Good afternoon, classmates, and good afternoon, ma'am. Before I will start my discussion this afternoon, let me introduce first my name. So, I am Joan Sabrande Europe, BPED 1B, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity that I can share my thoughts and knowledge regarding the assigned topic. So, by the end of this presentation, you will able to know what is anecdotal report, and you'll able to know what are the characteristics, the purpose, and the use of anecdotal report, and also you will able to know what are the advantages and disadvantages of anecdotal report. And the last is you will able to classify what are the critical incidents that usually happened inside the classroom. But before we'll proceed, let us know what is anecdotal report all about. So, anecdotal report, an anecdotal record or anecdote is like a short story that educators use to record a significant incident that they have observed. Anecdotal report is descriptive of incidents or events that are important to the person observing, and it is informal device used by teacher to record the behavior of students as observed by him time to time. So anecdotal report, it seems like a short story that teachers will record what are the incidents that happened inside the classroom, and also not also for the incidents only, but if the students slow learners, or during the quizzes, the MPS or main percentage score nga gagmay ilang mga scores. So of course pwede nimo siya include dito sa imong anecdotal report. Pwede nimo mag-reteach ka and you make a SAM approach. So let us proceed the characteristic of anecdotal reports. So what is the characteristic of anecdotal reports? So first is simple reports of behavior. So second is the result of direct observation. The third is accurate and specific. The fourth is gives context of child's behavior. And the fifth or the last is record usually and typical behaviors. So those are the 5 characteristics of anecdotal reports. So let us proceed the purpose of anecdotal reports. So what is the purpose of anecdotal reports? So the first is the teacher is able to understand his or her pupil in a characteristic manner. So the second is to provide an opportunity for healthy pupil-teacher relationship. And the third or the last, the purpose is it can be maintained in the areas of behavior that cannot be evaluated. So let us proceed the items in anecdotal reports, and later on I will show you the format of how to make an anecdotal report. So the items. So let us proceed the items in anecdotal report. So first is the first part of anecdotal report. It should be factual, simple, and clear. Second is name of students. Third is unit or ward or department. The fourth is date and time. So take note. If or the last is brief report of what happens. So just take note. We are a future teacher, and so especially if you're going to make an anecdotal report, so you need to remember what are the items or the outline na imong mga buhaton or mga steps imong buhaton. Let us proceed the advantages of anecdotal reports. So the advantages of anecdotal report is first, needs no special training. Wow, Second is use of formative feedback. The third is open-ended and can touch unexpected events. The fourth is easy to develop. So those are the advantages of anecdotal reports. So let us proceed the disadvantages of anecdotal reports. So the advantages of anecdotal report is first, if carelessly recorded, the purpose will not be fulfilled. Second is incidents can be taken out of the context. Third is can be subjectively recorded. And the fourth is difficulty in scoring. And the fifth or the last is limited application. So these five are the disadvantages of anecdotal report. So take note. Let us proceed the uses of anecdotal reports. So what is the use of anecdotal reports? So first is record usual events such as incidents. Second is record children's behavior, skills, and interests for planning purposes. The third is record how an individual is processing in a specific area of development. So this is the purpose of anecdotal reports. I will show you what are the format of anecdotal reports. Is, as you can see, is observer in the top, and in the right side, observation date, observation time. So, di yun na siya pwede nga makalimtan. And also the student's name, the description of the incidents, the description of the location or settings, and notes of recommendation or actions. And the last is the signature. So, these are the format. So, here are the format, how to make an anecdotal report. Is it needed to make an anecdotal report? Yes, it's needed. Why? Why is it needed to make an anecdotal report? So, because there's a lot of parents nga maadto sa school nga moreklamo because of kanang sa giingon nga silang mga anak. Na mga parents nga maadto nga, "Ma'am, nganong ingani inyong gibuhat sa akong anak? Ngano ingani yang giingon sa amo gipaguna man daw siya, nganong giingana man niyo akong anak, ma'am, nga over kay mo." So ang purpose ana nganong maghimo why the teacher make an anecdotal report is, I said earlier nga naay parents nga moreklamo. Of course, pwede nimo siya ipakita ang imong record nga during the class or ingani iyang gibuhat, ingani iyang behavior, ingani iyang character during the class or nga nagpabuyag, nanumbag, ngana. It's really important na nakaipakita sa parents sa estudyante. Kaya ang uban mo reklamo ra ba jud nga nganong ingani lang anak, nganong nag-guidance ngana. Mo reklamo na wala sila out of knowing nga ingani da ilang gibuhat nga character, ingani da mga character sa ilang mga anak sa sulod sa eskwelahan. And also, why is it needed to make an anecdotal report, especially if imong estudyante is slow learner and especially kung during the MPS or the main percentage score during the quizzes, kung gagmay ila mga scores, so pwede nimo ibutang dito sa imong anecdotal report. Pwede nimo i-record nga mag-reteach ka, maghatag new approach para sa imong estudyante. ang anecdotal report mangod, it's not only for the critical incidents that usually happen inside the classroom, but also for the kaning kung na ay mga bagong approach nga imong gamiton or imong buhaton sa imong estudyante inside the classroom. Muna importante jud kaayo ang anecdotal report. So, can you classify what are the incidents that usually happened inside the classroom? Okay, I will repeat. Can you classify what are the incidents that usually happened inside the classroom? Okay. So, here are the critical incidents that usually happened inside the classroom or during the class hours. So, first is sumbagay. Yes, sambagay mo ni mga common. Second is gawas-gawas sa klase. Third is mag-tantrums. The fourth is na ay nasunggo or any medical incident. The fifth is naglinabayay. The sixth, nagbugno. 7 is watching porn movie inside the class hour. 7 is masturbate. So, when I was a high school student, my teacher experience during the class hour nga while ang teacher nga nagsulat sa blackboard, of course, minyo to siya nga teacher. Pero kani na mag-uban nga teacher nga sexy on so na. So ang teacher nagsulat sa blackboard and then hala ang estudyante in tawon naglulo. As a future teacher, you cannot expect anymore nga imong estudyante nindot og mga character, nindot og behavior inside the class or kay naadyo na mga naadyo na mga kuan nila mga character nga maot kayo. So mo to naglulo in tawon, nagsulat ha, nagluulo in tawon sa sulod sa klase. And then kitaan sa classmate nga bay, huy, nangano nagluulo man ka. Wala, parte in taong hilak sa among teacher sa una kay ningilak dyan siya nga, anong nabuhat man ni mo dong, anong dahil ni mo magluulo ka sulod sa klase, imong maestay, magluluan. Mo to. Adik kay tungod nakainom ni sulod sa eskwelahan nga adik aning sulod sa eskwela niya nakainom tas adik da ito. So mo na yun as a future teacher always remember nga kaning if there's any critical incidents nga mahitabo inside the classroom, so dapat kabalo jud ka mo take an action nga ni nga mga pangitabo. And also so you cannot expect anymore nga yung mga estudyante bisan pa mga dagko mga high school student man mga elementary, you cannot expect nga kanang mga nindot mga character imong mga estudyante. So unsa may buhaton sa teacher if naay ingani nga critical incident mahitabo? So any critical incidents inside the class or they should or it should be undergo for guidance and counseling sessions. So mo jud ay buhaton madto sa guidance sa counselor and then i-counsel jud ang estudyante. And kung dili manggaling makuan primero manay first offense, second offense, third offense, so dili jud siya. So muna kung maabot na pila na ka offense and then dili gyapon siya patuoy nga ato gyapon jud yung mga behavior nga na iyang mga character nga na iyang gibuhat nga mga kanay siya gipang buhat nga mga incidents sa inside the classroom. So pwede siya nga dili na siya pa eskwelahon, hindi siya pa eskwela na nga school. Yes, so that's all and thank you.